Alright, what's up, guys? I know it's been quite a while. Took an extended break on working on the website. Just wanted to play some games before I started college and stuff and like prepping for AP tests. So, yeah, basically that's why. But I have gone, like, this is just in the past 2 days, I've gotten a lot done. I mean, I got all of this, actions, that's pretty cool. There's this bug where if I click too much, it like won't realize sometimes, but I don't like that's not like I don't know how to fix that. That's like a problem with like my code's just not running, so I don't know how to fix that. So yeah, I've clearly added a lot. I don't know what was even on this website since the last time I updated, but basically what I've added since then is like going from page to page, it'll remember whether I type it like or use even temp HP. It'll remember temp HP, which is pretty cool. And then I've added all the speeds. That was one thing that like really annoyed me about Roll20 is like it only gave you one speed option. So it's like I have a swim speed, I have a fly speed, I have a like dig speed. Like you can get all four of those, but there's only um there's only one option for all of them. So like and like you could like click the little gear icon and put like in your notes and whatever. Oh well, this is your fly speed. It's like I feel like that's just like suboptimal. There's a bunch of screen room. Why not like just extend it? You know, like they like so the speed is like over here, and then it would just be speed, and then like under it would be I think like class DC, which nobody's ever used in their life. So that takes up more room than your speed for no reason. Then it's like what you're trained in over here, which I also have over here. But like you could have just pushed the train down a little bit, put all this over to the left. I clearly didn't do that. I didn't think I didn't want to, but yeah. So we have all these. It'll remember whatever you type in. You can even type in letters. I figure that makes sense because like depending on what you're playing, I guess like in mine, but like mine like the like amount of space you move can like I don't care like my rule book. So like it could be 5 feet, it could be 5 meters, it could be five. What's the imperial one? Um, doesn't matter. It's bad. So yeah, you could literally be like, this is 5 spaces. It doesn't matter, right? Um, and yeah, we have swim speed. So like the default for most people, at least for these two, is gonna be like 0, right? No matter what, like unless like you choose the fish or like I don't know if anybody actually starts with a dig speed. Maybe the miner. I don't remember. But yeah, so like this will be like 30. This will be like maybe something if you like choose a flying race, like maybe like 15. Oh, not 100. But yeah, it'll remember, go off over here. Um, I don't know. Does it remember actions? It doesn't. So probably need to fix that. I honestly didn't even think about that, but yeah. Um, yeah. So actions. I was kind of proud of this. Just like getting it to work. It's not exactly what I want, but I think the thing that really dragged me down before was I was so focused on like making it look good, and it doesn't even look good after I try really hard. Like this kind of looks bad, and I like tried really hard to make it look good. Um, but like that's what was taking up most of my time, which I can make it look good after it's all like in place, right? And I kept on telling myself that, but I would never stick to it. So yeah, I just have to remember this is like bare bones. Like I can make it look better later. So yeah, I've been getting a lot more done. Like the past 2 days, I got all of this done. This would probably have taken me like an entire week before. I mean, I also have code to copy now. Like I have a lot more code that I just have already made that I can just like copy and paste. So that also helps. Not having to like redo the research. So yeah, but also like I just definitely before not like a bad mental space, but whatever. Anyways, so then I got this done. This, like, setting all this up, I mean, it was like kind of hard. There was some like bugs at first, but like it got done fairly quickly, right? This, on the other hand, like this made me want to like die because so basically how this works. Let me inspect real quick just to show you. There's this box here, right? This box, but as you can see from that like little outline, it only is like that big. Even though it has all of this inside of it that should make it bigger, it's only that big. So I tried to like just do a border around it, and but the border would only go around like this box here. So instead, what I had to do, and this is like a temp fix, eventually I'll figure it out, like for real, but as I said, make it look good later. I just like everything that's added into here, both the left and the right, uh, like get gray sides. It's kind of hard to tell with this, but yeah, that's why this is extra thick. And then unarmed, its top gets, or wait, no, this like box, the box that's within gets a top, and then trident, and untrained get a bottom. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's it for like the visuals. Of course, this is like normal. Like we've seen that on the skills page. The only difference is like I don't have it like made gray. So yeah, I guess let's look at Adam instead. And zoop. Okay, so I mean the code for this is like pretty simple. I've also started to like comment more, because I was just like looking back. Where was it? Let's close this. Open this. This is a nightmare to like re-look at. I mean, like I have it spaced out, so it's not that bad, and I can like tell like this is where I created all the elements, and this is attributes. But then I have like values in here, and ugh, it's terrible. HTML in here. It's just not sorted very. Yeah. Then I have like I think it's because I like made these at similar points. But yeah, this was bad, and I don't ever feel like fixing it, so I probably won't. But yeah, so I decided, because I like came back in the middle of combat, and I already had a like better system already set up, but I decided to like comment everything just for like my own ease. Like I don't think this was here before. I don't think this was here before. Like obviously it's all classes, but yeah, that's obvious. But so let's get into it. Let's see. So speed. I create a million divs. So I have like two boxes. Like one is for like I tried to make this. I tried to make a one box that like just contained all of the speeds, but it ended up kind of like bugging out. And I'm like, this isn't worth it. It's like much easier to just make two boxes. And I don't know like how that works like memory wise, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's like a second box. And then I have, then how I do this is I do the like name, like the name of the box. Like, so this is like walking speed. I had it named speed before, as you can tell, but because that's like what I say, but like that's the like inner HTML. But at some point I was like trying to fix bugs, and I thought, oh, maybe it's because like the CSS is named the same as the whatever. It wasn't that. But I didn't want to re-change it all back to speed div. So yeah, this is speed, like everything that's with, so this is the box within the box on the top left, if you remember. Then the name, then the like where you type. Then we do it for swim, name, type. Fly, name, type. Dig, name, type, right? That's easy. That's just the creating it. Then we go down, set up IDs and whatever. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever. We've all seen that. And then I do the storage, like when it types, so that it'll remember. This was um, I've done it before, so I could just copy code, but like it wasn't working. Um, but the funny thing is, I did like completely right. It's just I forgot to change. I think this part, so it just like only remembered the speed. Like I would type in dig last, and it would remember the dig and the speed. It was terrible. And then classes. We'll get to classes. HTML the same. Oh, also like my appending is like very, it's like more neat. So like everything gets appended to the combat container, which is like the basically body, basically. Um, it all happens here. So everything that's like big gets added first, and then like we have like minor things. So yeah, you can see like we add the speed box, or like so we added the speed boxes up here, and then we add whatever's in the speed box, and then whatever's in the speed box too. It all happens at the same time. It's very nice. And then let's see. Uh, this I added these ifs just to like remember. Well, it'll like, so the default for the website is like if you like never accessed or like touched your HP before. So if there's no local storage, then it will just like calculate your constitution, and then like that'll be like your max HP, and it sets HP to max HP. So like it won't do this if max HP doesn't exist, like if there isn't a value for it. But if there is, it'll set it to like what it was before. Same thing for local store for the HP. Like it's not gonna always set it to max HP. It'll set it to whatever you had it set to before, including temp HP. And then I had a bunch of ifs. These are just basically if this exists, sets it to it. I mean, yeah, this was all here before. Cool. Okay. So yeah, I mean, speed really, I mean, it was annoying, but it's not really too complicated when we get down to it. Next, we have the actions, which for loop, yay. So I create the box that contains like the 3 buttons and then the name, and then I make the name, and then this just creates the 3 buttons and gives them their IDs, their classes, and then tells them where to go. Then I append it here, which I know I'm breaking the like code of like where to append it, but like it's much more like it makes the code less ugly. Instead of putting action box append child 3 times down there, I'd also have to like do document like element by ID, and it's just a lot of hard coding, and it's bad. And then for everyone, I do the used function. Ooh, let's go down there because like the rest of it's like just normal. So used, basically, whenever you click on it for the first time, it will get the button, and then it'll change to a different class. Like it'll give it a new class, which will make the button black, and then it'll change what will happen when you click it, which then sends it like, then when you click it again, it'll change it to not used. The not used changes the class back to action button, which will make it white, and then used. So yeah, it's like a loop. Very cool. I liked doing that. It didn't work at first. I was very confused, but I think I was just like, since I had copied and pasted some of the code, I forgot to change some things. Yeah, I mean that's basically it for class, or not classes. That the JavaScript proficiencies. I'm not sure if I spelled that right. Pain in the ass. Ooh, I hated it. But that was mostly like the CSS part, which again took up the most time. CSS is honestly the worst part about like coding. The coding part's not even hard. Like the code always like usually does what I want. Like the JavaScript is just like the fucking CSS that doesn't work, and it's very annoying. Yeah, this is just setting attributes, class names, all that. All the stuff that would usually happen down here, since I mean, as you saw on the website, there was like a million like unarmed, simple, martial, magic, dagger, pickaxe, short bow, short sword, like all of them. Every single weapon I have in my system right now, I just automatically added, which is something Roll20 again doesn't do. I guess it's because it does have unarmed, simple, and martial, which are like the most common ones to like become trained in. But it is very annoying, like when you like become an elf, but like your class doesn't make you trained in like any weapons. So like, but like elf allows you to become like trained in like a dagger and a short bow and crossbows. Like, so now I have to add these three things, which again, like adding them isn't actually that bad, but then like adding them and then I have to type in the name and then like Roll20 is laggy for some reason. I don't know why. It just sucks. Like the website's just so bad, in my opinion. Of course, I mean, it's like the most used D&D or tabletop RPG website, so clearly it's got something going for it. Probably that it's free, which is nice. I mean, I still use it, so it's obviously not that bad. I just have some gripes with it. Yeah, I mean, this just like sets it where it's supposed to go, and then it sets the name, gives it the class name, or it gives it the right class, which I don't even know what that profs. Oh yeah, okay, that's just to make the border. Yeah, I mean, it's really like not that complicated. Like the JavaScript's not the hard part. It's the CSS. Okay, so let's go all the way up here. So speedbox, I set it where it's supposed to be. Then I make it a grid, and then I set like how I want the grid to be, because it's gonna have two more boxes in it. Same thing for this. It's just in a slightly different place. And the speed div. I mean, all of this really is just the same as before, so I don't really have a reason to explain it, because like this is just for me to look back on. Like I can see what it does, and I like know just by looking at it. I guess I can explain this one, because this is the action button, so it makes it white, the background color white, and then this one makes it black. That's about it. I really haven't. I guess this is new. Instead of like, so for the box, since I only wanted the top, well, at first I wanted like the top, the left, and the right, but like not the bottom to have a border. But instead of like typing like this, border left style, border right style individually, you can just do this, and like it goes top, left, bottom, right for some reason. I think it would make more sense if it went like top, bottom, left, right, or something of that, like, you know, the two like opposites, but whatever. It is how it goes. Um, yeah, I use that. That's new. Oh, also, um, I made the body bigger. Like I tried to make it auto, but like the trident would like be up against the edge, and like it was really weird. And I like tried adding margin, I tried adding padding to the body, none of it worked. I don't know why, but yeah, I mean that's about it. I mean it took a long time to do, but it's really not that much. So yeah, see you.